Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. Sorry I'm getting a little bit of a late start this morning. Last night, for those of you in the Pokemon know, the Pokemon TCG Pocket app also released on iOS and Android, at least in North America. So, I'm spending a little bit of the morning in bed going through the tutorial. So, if you're playing that, I'll drop friend ID in the description, so if you want to play, it's something to be good to play in between sleep sessions. But enough of that. Let's head in now that things are finally reset back to normal so I can actually continue Halloween research. Finally feel, after Sunday and Monday's interruption, I finally kind of feel like I'm back to normal on my sleep schedule. Awesome. Not a lot of slumbering, which is okay. Snoozing wins out. It's pseudo-balanced this week, so nothing to worry about. I will see anything and everything that's available. And especially already hitting Master, make it nice and easy to get our full 8 spawns, as well as the incense spawn. Quite a lot of 2-stars, though. Let's see who showed up. Alright. So we've got Swablu atop belly. We got old sleep hat, Halloween hat. Pikachu hanging out down there. Haunter. So there's our ghosties. Oh, Shuppet too. Cool. Magnemite. Who else is here? Wobbuffet, Togetic, and another Haunter. Hey! Let's see if I can I get them both in frame at the same time? We got both old and new Halloween hat. So the old is orange, the new is purple. But I guess for the purposes of Dex entry, it treats it as the same. So that's good to know. So no one has to feel like missing out, like, oh no, I didn't get access to this one if one doesn't show up this week. Just a matter of what ends up in your decks. Which will make things a lot easier for what I want to focus on. Yeah, of course. Alright, I'll take that. And I've already had Pikachu fed from a prior visit, so that's gonna be a no-brainer. I want the new stuff. And that's why I use the incense. And we thankfully have a nice big chunk of biscuits again. Technically this is also meant to last me through November, so... Alright! Critical capture? I'll take that. Big hits all around. Well, since that was a big hit... 2 in a row. Well, maybe my luck is turning around a little bit. And still hungry, so I can actually get both. Perfect. And technically I gotta give out biscuits level, so let's just get this as close as possible. That's my one I just needed for the mission biscuit. I won't push my luck any further. I'm happy with that result. Absolutely not. We will absolutely share out new Halloween And a nice 4,000 dream shards added back to the pot. First up is Quirky. These are specialized Pikachu, so they're not ones that have... First of all, they don't evolve, so that's an important distinction. And their ingredient pool is a little different, if memory serves. So this one's just got all apples. Inventory up, helping speed, ingredient finder, skill trigger, and energy recovery bonus with a no nature effect. So that's not terrible for a berry collector. I mean, I would obviously like the other helping speed and a speed of help nature, berry finding answer helping bonus, but it's a Halloween, it's a themed Pikachu, so I'm just happy to have one. How about our OG? Oh no, we got Magnemite in between, that's right. Gentle Magnemite. Skill trigger, Solo Oil. Interesting. That could be very helpful on old power plant. Especially for the fact that its skill is boosting pot space. And with that level 3, that means that first slot is skill level up M. Berry finding is not bad. Inventory up is okay. Skill level up is great. An ingredient finder at 100 is not too bad. With main skill chance up. Alright, I'm going to run numbers on that, because it doesn't have any of the skill triggers in its sub-skill loadout. But once it gets to Magnezone, it's already capped. I think once we get to Magnezone with that skill level up S, I don't think I've advanced any sub-skill seeds. So, even if it's not in an insane amount of triggers, the fact that it's already like so cranked up on level could be a lot of fun. Alright. Now for the other Pikachu. Hasty, which is not speed of help related. And this one's got apples and ginger. Okay. Helping speed. Inventory up. Skill trigger. Dream Shard bonus and helping bonus at 100. It doesn't have the greatest energy recovery, which for the most part can a lot of the times be okay, because the healers on teams often are outpacing the loss that they're not getting from things like meals and overnight recovery. But helping speed right out the gate is also pretty nice, because you can also get that the helping speed M with sub-skill seed. And then the rest of them are just nice to haves. So, also not bad. Pretty good snack time today. I do appreciate it. Get everyone a little bit more recovery. Some sneaky snacking. That'll put us over to Master 6. 25 diamonds to get day 6 on our rewards stamp. Alright. No missions finished, but did get a good chunk of the biscuits squared away, so I can take it a little bit easier through the rest of the week. Stick to bedtime tomorrow, and I'll get back biscuits and halfway on cooking. And then everything else, working out. Yeah. Only one that may be a challenge is getting the Befriend 10. We'll see how that turns out. Alright. Yeah. tomorrow, the exchange is going to swap out. What do I have left? Can I get... well... leaving it to one biscuit because I was 37 points short is okay. I kind of had the goof up in the week, so that's kind of the last dig. I also did not get my daily gift again. Alright. Woo! Nearly at 4,000 diamonds. And thankfully everything else has been maintaining a pretty good balance, so I haven't had to do any storage shenanigans recently, which has also been nice to just hold on to it. Ooh! We have a response, an update to the response to inappropriate conduct. So some of this may be repetitive, but I'll read it nonetheless. Thank you for playing Pokémon Sleep. This announcement is our response to inappropriate conduct within this app. We will be strengthening our response to inappropriate conduct to ensure players' full peace of mind. Examples of inappropriate conduct: using unauthorized tools or programs to conduct a considerable number of sleep research sessions. Inappropriate conduct, such as above, conflicts with our terms of use, and we will be taking measures, such as suspending users' accounts if it is detected in either past or future gameplay. Obtaining a sleep score of 101 points or more in a day via inappropriate operations. We plan to make a fix in future updates. Here is the addendum. Below are the results of our investigation into this matter and the measures we plan to take. Investigation results. Inappropriate conduct was found in the gameplay of 48 users as of October 30th, 2024 at 4:10 a.m. An investigation into their server logs from the date of this game's release to the present revealed that the inappropriate conduct listed above has been taking place since August 25th, 2024, but did not occur before that date. We detected a maximum of 10 days worth of fraudulently conducted sleep research. Penalties for users who took part in inappropriate conduct before October 30th at 4:10 a.m. Gameplay will be suspended for 30 days. This applies to users who took part in inappropriate conduct 2 or more times. In some regions, we will be taking measures based on local regulations. Rewards obtained through inappropriate conduct will be taken back. Play restrictions and collection of inappropriately obtained rewards will take place sequentially. We will be taking measures such as suspending users' accounts against those who took part in the inappropriate conduct listed above after the previous addendum, 9/30/2024, midnight. Please enjoy the app according to the rules laid out in the terms of use. Also, playing the game in unintended ways may cause problems with the app's operation, so please refrain from spreading or encouraging such behavior. To protect players' peace of mind, we will periodically observe app use and regularly respond to inappropriate conduct. We hope you continue to enjoy Pokemon Sleep. So everything seems fair and balanced with that, right? We took a look. It's actually 48 users is actually a relatively small pool comparatively. So, to me, that's thankfully not a much larger number. So it's good that they were able to find it, identify it, and took corrective action. And none of it looks like even termination of use of the app. Folks are going to be able to go back, which is usually what you see in these types of situations. Someone that breaks terms of service usually just gets hey, cool, you don't play by our rules, you don't play our game. So 30 days is a fairly light sentence, comparatively speaking. But fair. But it's good to see that they're taking action and they're being very transparent about it too. I think that's another important point to highlight is They took time to write these posts to let us know, hey, we found it. This is not necessarily how they were doing it exactly, but what the end result was. So we're not soliciting folks to go look to how to do this in the future, because you see exactly what happens when you do. So, play the game according to the terms of service. Alright, 40 reports from the community. That's some uplifting news. Everyone else is getting their best rest. And a rank 5 closeness. Oh, thank you. Those handy candies will get put to good use. Alright. Let's collect some berries. Let's make some breakfast. Oh, and I gotta set myself up for tomorrow. So we're going to use one of the Mimikyu incense. And we'll throw on another recovery incense so I can help to continue to get those benched Pokemon back to full. And also help finish that incense task. Yes, I did not get out a whole lot yesterday either. It was mostly just recovering. Thank you, Badette. You're finding, I feel like, just as much oil as Toxicroak does. It's hysterical. Alright. That early bird coffee jelly is starting to creep up on Jigglypuff's fruity flan. Though it does look like I'm starting to get particularly low on milk. So I might actually need to switch out to a dedicated milk collector if I continue to want to make this. Well, I'm gonna actually see what Blastoise pulls in. It's been a while since I've had a dish that had a lot of dedicated milk in there, not cocoa. Alright, and we're finally getting to the part where... Thank you, Venusaur. Cooking is not going to get us all the way up a rank. Alright, we got some more milk in there. That's exactly 700. So the only one I haven't collected from... I think you're going to just hold on to some corn and some apples, Gardevoir. Just one trigger, alright. We'll have a very light breakfast this morning. We can hold on to those until we get to lunch. So, now with that in mind, I don't have enough I've already run through the coffee beans? Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, I have enough milk. See if I get enough coffee. If I don't, I'll fall back on the popcorn. There's certainly enough popcorn. There's certainly enough oil. Fun. Though it's nice that there's just backups. I have a whole set of ingredients, so I always have something to cook. It's just a matter of, is it what I want to cook? And now, just for ahas, small update while I'm in there. I did clean up my box a little bit. So our Dratini from last week's excursion in Lapis Lakeside did end up turning out to be a 79%, which is not bad. It's not the best base static Dratini that I've ever had. But with the one change from that Ingredient Finder S to Ingredient Finder M, it then becomes a 92%. Just from that one change. So that's one of those ones where a sub-skill seed goes a very long way, and then becomes the best Dratini family Pokemon that I have. So even though it has a low main skill chance, literally I just had to spend one sub-skill seed to get this really good. And then I can get some small, it's really diminishing returns at that point to change the skill trigger from S to M, bumping the helping speed, and bumping the inventory space. But this is definitely a Pokemon where all of the investments do good, but that first one is literally using it right now before you put any time into it, because you have to have the skill unlocked in order to use the skill seed on it. Guarantees that I would hit Ingredient Finder, and then the rest of them would just be like, hey, I want this to continue to get better and better. So this is certainly a keeper. It's just a matter of whenever Dragon Berries become relevant. I guess so, like, whenever I happen to roll that on green grass will be the time where it's like, alright, now is going to be the time that I do that. Because that is going to be a pretty significant investment to get that to Dragonite, as well as sub-skill seeds along the way to tweak it. It's not a fiery herb specialist, it's also not a better corn specialist, but it's got pretty much everything in all the right places, so I feel like that's worthwhile. So, with that, the reason I came into this menu originally, just for the sake of knowing what is available to me. So for our milk collectors, are you milk? No, you're milk cocoa. So you would be helpful right now, but not overall. Oh, Persian's skill Pokemon, yep. Sylveon's also a skill Pokemon, but that would help. Just getting that incremental amount of milk is helpful. And you've got Cocoa. That's what makes it a little more difficult when it's just sandwiched. Now, yep, milk cocoa, milk cocoa, milk cocoa. Milk cocoa. Alright. So I don't have a more dedicated milk ingredient collector, so that's a fun gap to learn about, because usually that's never been a problem. But you know, the idea is that I just continue to make it as much as possible. And eventually I'll come across something that's a milk configuration. If that's really like the thing I want to concentrate on making. For me, realistically, it's just I want to just get some more levels on it and continue to just help level Vikavolt. Alright. So, also at Master 7, so making good progress through the week. So I suspect easily in the 12, 13, 14s for this week. probably even more. Just because there is that shift up in cooking, so there is not the same meal being made consistently, so it's a little bit less than typically when I'm here. And the other thing that I noticed as well, because so much was happening at the start, I also forgot that it's the last week of the month. And I forgot to kick off a good camp ticket to start that. So, I'm going to hold on to it for now, and I'll be getting more, so it's just going to hang out in my inventory. I know I could start it up now and take advantage of it, but I'm already in master rank, so I already feel like I've kind of met the accomplishment that I want to. Yeah. And I've got a couple stockpiled. Effectively, starting next month, I'll actually have enough to do an entire month of good camp tickets if I really wanted to. I don't really want to, but I could if I wanted. So that was also another boo-boo that I uncovered yesterday. But it's okay. Well, I'm still having a good time. I got the one costumes Pokemon for the week. And then over the next 2 days, we're going to see 2 Mimikyu. And hopefully one of them through either of those days is hungry, so I can take one home. Because it's 16 pips, because it's a single stage, no evolution Pokemon, it's gonna be a trip on the struggle bus to take it home without that. Thankfully I do have some Great Biscuit set aside, so I do want to at least just one out of this week. We'll see. And that's honestly what I'm looking forward to the most. Just also getting a boatload of candy, and just enjoying the spooky vibes. I do really enjoy this map as well. We do have some updates. Didn't notice until I was kind of scrolling through the Drifloon, Jack-o'-lantern. We also got Pikachu and the Pokeball returning. So, yeah, it's just nice touches. I just appreciate when green grass is kind of made from its blank canvas state to something a little bit more fun. And then hopefully towards the end of this week we'll find out whatever our next event happens to be. Because we'll have a little bit of time in the beginning of the month of what I assume would be some very vanilla and generic weeks. But as we get closer to the Thanksgiving holiday here in the States, there might be some more friendship and thankful and grateful related things going on. At least that's my hope. It's always fun when there are some of those event but not events, the ones where it's just, hey, you're going to get more XP this week. Just thank you. You're going to get more candy. And we also have the, candy cram-o-matics and all of that other fun other event-related stuff we haven't seen come back in a little bit. So there's a lot to be hopeful for, and hopefully we'll get some fun new stuff in the news to look forward to once we get out of Halloween. But I've rambled enough. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let me know how Halloween's going in the comments below. Have you already tried to take home a Mimikyu and had great success, or keeping the hunt going? Let me know. I'm always happy to hear what everyone's been up to. And I will be back tomorrow afternoon, so I got an early start for the day, to see what's going on with how Halloween continues for me. But until then, sleep well.